hoping nothing happens. In the meantime, it's really unfortunate. Congresswoman, let's talk about this. You've been in the press quite a bit because there is a trans member of Congress now who wants to use the women's restroom. And you've been adamantly opposed to that. Talk to us about that. And then I want to play a clip of a very prominent Democrat Congresswoman, AOC, and what her response has been. But first, tell us your position and lay that out for us.
Well, it's sad and surprising that in 2024, I have to go on TV and on social media to explain to the radical left that men shouldn't be allowed in women's restrooms, that women shouldn't be forced to undress in front of men. I'm a rape survivor, and I know how vulnerable women are in personal and private spaces. And I'm going to make sure that I protect all women and girls. And there are a lot of women out there, millions of women across the country who agree with me, but they're afraid to come forward because of the way that the radical left acts, the threats that we've been receiving, hundreds a day. It's unsafe. I've been accosted several times over the last several days by folks in public. The left is totally off the rails on this just because women don't want to be forced to undress in front of men.
Right. This is about a bathroom in Congress, but as you know, there are men who are now in women's prisons and women's domestic shelters, and these are all causing women to not feel safe. Here's the response of AOC. Listen.
What Nancy Mace and what Speaker Johnson are doing are endangering all women and girls. Because if you ask them, what is your plan on how to enforce this? They won't come up with an answer. And what it inevitably results in are women and girls who are primed for assault because people are going to want to check their private parts in suspecting who is trans and who is cis and who's doing what. Because she wants to suspect and point fingers at who she thinks is trans is disgusting.
Okay, that doesn't even make sense to me. Can you make sense of it?
No, I can't. First of all, she's not telling the truth. No one has ever said that women should drop trowel. That's really disgusting. And to say that about me, a survivor of rape and sexual abuse, it's really the height of hypocrisy. And it just goes to show that their lie, they don't want to protect women. They never have wanted to protect women, and their policies will only endanger more women and girls. And that's what I've been saying for years now, that Republicans and conservatives, we are the party of women. We will fight to protect women, and we'll do a really good job of it when we're in charge. And so I'm going to keep calling out these folks on the left. They don't get a say. I mean, it's just ludicrous to me that women who are victims of abuse should be forced to undress or go to the bathroom next to a man. I mean, I can't even. That's why millions of women are supporting me. That's why we're winning the message. And so many women now today feel more brave and have more courage because I've been speaking out. They feel like they are going to be supported now. We're going to see this all across the country, and we're hearing from folks all around the world, women from all sorts of countries now coming out and supporting us in our effort.
Yeah, for the record, that trans member of Congress has said that he will actually abide by the rules and not use the women's restroom in Congress. I think Marjorie Taylor Greene came out with an idea. She said, well, maybe we should just have a Democrat women's bathroom and a Republican women's bathroom, and then the Democrats can just open the doors to the trans those. And also what AOC said about not being able to recognize. I mean, I've seen Rachel Levine. I know that's not a woman. So I don't understand this idea. But Nancy Mace, you've taken a lot of abuse for standing up for the rights of women, especially in their private spaces, and we appreciate that. Thanks so much.
Thank you.